It is time for my first squad build in a while, guys. I'm very hyped to show you this one today. It is going to be the top 10 players who've been axed from the World Cup. Pretty much dropped from the World Cup squads. They've not been chosen. Very simple concept. Let's build the team. In terms of goalkeepers, there wasn't really any high, massively profile goalkeepers other than the English goalkeeper, Joe Hart. Some people were surprised about this. For me, I wasn't really. I didn't really think he would make it, but still, a lot of people kind of shocked. He is going to be in goal for this team. Moving on, and when you take into consideration that this guy did play in the 7-1 demolition by Germany at the Brazil World Cup 2014, David Luiz has, surprisingly for many, been dropped from the Brazil squad. He has not been chosen, guys, for Brazil in this World Cup. 86 rated as well on FIFA. He will not be in Russia with Brazil. Another Brazilian who, for me, was, to be honest, they do have the best left back in football, guys. It's Marcelo, obviously. He is, for me, the best fullback maybe in football, especially left back at least. Marcelo is going to be that starting left back, right, for Brazil. Alexandro, though, you'd expect could be the backup, yet has been dropped from the Brazil squad. He's not going to be in Russia either. So yeah, Alexandro, guys, big surprise that for me, even though he wouldn't have probably started. Very versatile players. Also, you need those versatile players at international level. He's not going to Russia either, like David Luiz. So yeah, next up, we're going to be going with a player who was dropped, I think was it during the last World Cup, or at least he's had issues before with France. He's played for France for years now, been such a good player. I called him overrated at one point a few months ago. I've gone back on that though, he's not. I realised I was incorrect on that. He's just a very good striker. Anyway, it's Karim Benzema. He's not going to be going to Russia either for France. He has been dropped from the international squad. Next up, we're going to be going to Spain for this one, and it's going to be Marcos Alonso. Unbelievably surprising one. Yes, Monreal's good. For me, Alonso's better in my opinion, but Monreal's good though. He's not a bad player at all. For me, he's been one of Arsenal's most consistent players over the last few seasons. I like Monreal actually a lot, but for me, Alonso's better, can do more. But obviously, I'm not the Spanish international manager, so Alonso has not been chosen for Spain. Very big surprise, that one. Next up, for me, I think this guy has the potential to be unbelievably great in football. Anthony Martial, guys, will not be going to Russia with France. I think he's just not had enough game time with Man United, which obviously, I don't know. For me, that's a very surprising thing in itself. He's fantastic. Even as a Liverpool fan, guys, I can admit that. He's absolutely just brilliant. Yet doesn't get enough game time under Mourinho. Very bizarre. Anyway, he's not going with France to Russia. For me, the biggest shock of all has to be this guy, who I think on his day, you could probably say is one of the best midfielders in football, probably centre midfielders at least, box-to-box player, can score wonder goals as well, just never stops, got a great engine, got everything from midfielder, tough as well, got everything, right? RADJA NAINGGOLAN, guys, is not going to Russia, which I think is absolutely insane. Like, obviously, something's gone on there. He must not get on with Roberto Martinez. The thing about this, guys, is that it's actually brutal. If you're a footballer and you are on the cusp of being chosen, or even worse, you're someone like NAINGGOLAN, who is easily good enough to be playing for most top international teams, or at least obviously Belgium, they're the most. What I mean is, he's so good that he should be playing for Belgium, who are one of the top teams, and he's not going, which I think is insane, but there's obviously a reason for it, man. There's always a reason for everything. So, NAINGGOLAN, guys, will not be going to the Russia World Cup. What are your thoughts on that with NAINGGOLAN? Is that a ridiculous decision by Martinez? Will he regret that? Will he be fine with the likes of Fellaini, Witsel, Dembele's one of the best players for me. I love Dembele. But yeah, NAINGGOLAN, man, is not going to be going to the World Cup in Russia. After him will be another. I'd say this is kind of a big shock, actually. It's FABGREGAS, man. He's not going to be going to Russia either, like NAINGGOLAN there with Belgium. I'm pretty sure he scored for Spain at the last World Cup. I'm pretty sure. He's always been a very good player for Spain, in my opinion. Still a very good player. I still think he can do more, personally, in a weird way. He's great, but part of me is like, I don't know. I kind of want him to score more goals at times, but he's an amazing pass to the ball. Still has great passing in FIFA as well. 88 passing actually in game. I think he didn't nearly break the assist record. Was it 2 seasons ago or last season? Still, for me, a great player. But yeah, big shock there. Also, I'll probably add another player to the bench who is a bit of a big shock in terms of the last World Cup. Anyway, next player is going to be another surprise to some, as he's been playing really well for Spain in the qualification stages. It's going to be Alvaro Murata, which I think a lot of you guys may be surprised at as well. He's not going with Spain to the Russia World Cup, which may be a surprise to some. To be honest though, he's had for me, not good enough season for Chelsea. Needs to probably bulk up as well and just get stronger. Try and get faster if you can. You can obviously work on speed training for Chelsea. So I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back with a bang next season. He needs to be more bullish, a bit like Costa, if he can. I just think my brother actually described Murata really well. He's not great at anything. He's just good at a lot of things. That's how you describe Murata. You think of Diego Costa for Chelsea, you think of him as like a hitman of a striker, scores when he's given 1 or 2 chances. Like he's a very bullish striker, strong on the ball, an annoying player to play against. Whereas Murata is just good at a few things. I think maybe not even a lot of things. He's just good. You don't think of him as great yet. I think he can get better though. How old is Murata actually? Same age? Yes, same 25. Anyway, Murata's there. Next up is going to be probably for me probably the most consistently great striker over the past few years. It's going to be Mauro Icardi. But I'm not surprised he's not going, guys. A lot of people are, and I don't really get it. Like, Argentina's front line is unbelievable. Obviously, they've got probably for me the best player ever, Lionel Messi. Whether he plays on the right wing or behind the strikers or even centre forward or striker maybe even at one point, we don't know, but Messi's the first name in any of World Cup squads team sheets. Messi, Aguero, Higuain, Dybala. Like, how... I could put the case that Icardi could maybe get ahead of maybe Dybala, because Dybala is more of an attacking midfielder, to be honest with Juve, so... but he can also play as striker, but... Higuain, not surprised he's going. Yes, he missed that massive chance in the last World Cup final, but still, Higuain's been electrifying for Juve. Like, yeah. And I'm pretty sure, though, Icardi is joint top scorer with Immobile in Serie A. I think I'm right in saying that. But I'm not surprised he's not there when you have Messi, Higuain, Aguero, and Dybala, right? So, anyway, Icardi is that player there. The final player that is going to be in the team has to be Alexandre Lacazette. Very up and down season, but he had a very good end to the season for Arsenal. Scored, I think, like quite a lot of goals in the last few games for Arsenal. I think he got was it 6 goals in 5 games, something like that. I'm sure he scored more goals in the games in the last 6 or 7, maybe 8. Anyway, Lacazette, though, guys, a bit of a surprise as well. He's been good with France in the past, so for me that was a surprise. But there you have it. There is the list for me of the top 10, well, kind of 11 players who will not be going to the World Cup. Very good team. If you had this team at a club level, they would do damage. I'm just saying, in Europe especially, that would be one hell of a team. You could play Sandro right back. You'd need more defenders. But yeah, let's see. Icardi, Lacazette, Morata. There's a lot of strikes in this team, granted, but still. Another one that you may be surprised at, I'll get some more here, but Mario Götze obviously scored the winning goal for Germany in the last World Cup. Yeah. He's not surprised he's not going, as he hasn't played for Dortmund hardly at all. I think he's been really ill, so I hope he's well. But anyway, Götze is that play there. And then the next one, which for me, a lot of people are surprised at. For me, I wasn't surprised, but I wouldn't have minded him going. We could have probably done with more creativity, but I'm not complaining either, really, too much. I think, I don't know, Welsh is good. I was actually a bit surprised saying that. But still... I'm not like, I think people are making a big deal out of it. I don't think it's that massive a deal. But when you talk about Eric Dier going and Wilshere not going, then I can see the argument. But I think Dele Alli is our most important player in this World Cup. I said it a few times. I think he's fantastic. We need him to play well, so well. Anyway, there is the list, guys, of the best players for me that are not going to the World Cup. Who else have I maybe missed? Obviously, some are going to say Ibra, but he wasn't going in the first place. So, bigger surprises. Comment down below, guys. Leave a like for more squad builders. Coming at 7,549 likes in the first few hours. That would be amazing. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later. Also, guys, before I forget, I used to do this all the time back in the days like FIFA 14, 15, 16, and probably 17. Yeah, maybe. I want to know what squads you want to see. I really want to do more, I guess, like, yeah, different, creative, and unique squads like this one. For example, the draw players one today was a really fun one too. I like doing these a lot. But yeah, comment down below, man, and I'll do the highest voted one on the next squad builder. It'll be really cool, and I'll showcase the comment as well. It'll be very fun. Do let me know, though, which squads. It'll be very intriguing, I guess, to see what you guys want to see. Maybe around the World Cup as well. This one's obviously around the World Cup. The World Cup is so hyped right now. But yeah, this was obviously the final squad. Anyway, let me know, guys, in the comments down below, and I'll see you later.